Discuss the noise pollution rules. The Noise Pollution Regulation and Control Rules 2000, thereafter referred to as the Noise Pollution Rules, come force on the 14th February 2000. Means this Act Noise Pollution Regulation and Control Rules 2000 is referred to as the Noise Pollution Rules. From this Act, Rule 5, which prohibits the use of loudspeaker or a public address system without obtaining a written permission of the authority. Means to use the loudspeaker in the public places, it's necessary to have the written permission from the authority. Second is the use of loudspeaker and a public address system is also banned during the night time. It is from the 10 pm to 6 am. For this rule, the exceptions are: it is except in the closed premise like the auditoria, conference rooms, community hall and banquet halls. Third is this ban on the noise at the time may be relaxed by the state government during any cultural or religious festival occasions subject to the maximum of the 15 days in any calendar year. Means this rule can be relaxed in the festival period. Thus the period of the time 6 am to 10 pm is considered as a day, whereas the word night is between the 10 pm and 6 am. Rule 6 of this act is about it lays down that if in any silence zone or area, means in silence zone or in such areas, if a person plays any music or uses any sound amplifiers, or in such areas he beats a drum or a tum-tum or blows a trumpet or a horn, musical or a pressure or a beats or a sounds any instrument, or exhibit any mimetic, musical or other performance of any such nature which attracts crowd, or he bursts the sound emitting firecrackers or uses a loudspeaker or a public address system, then he is liable to be punished under the provisions of the Environment Protection Act 1986. Means in this rule 6, it lays down that if any person plays from this category in this silence zone or the area, then he will be held liable to be punished under the provisions of the Environmental Protection Act 1986. And in these rules the noise level is also mentioned. So if that noise level in any area or a zone exceeds those specified in the above table, means if such noise exceeds by the 10 dBA, then any person can lodge a complaint with the authority, which must take the appropriate action in the matter against the violator. It is in Rule 7. Means the noise level shouldn't exceed. This is the limit, 10 dB clause A. And lastly, the authority is empowered on receipt of a report from an officer in charge of the police station or other information received by him to issue the appropriate directions in order to prevent annoyance, disturbance, discomfort or injury, or the risk to the public or to any person dwelling or occupying the property in the vicinity. It is the Rule 8. Means once the action is filed against the violator, the authority is empowered on the receipt of the report from an officer to take the quick actions and to stop this nuisance. He is empowered to issue the appropriate directions. So these are all the rules which are mentioned in the noise pollution rules.